awesome.
He's a muralist and an abstract painter. Please welcome the talented Nolan Patterson to Candidly Krystal.
Yay!
Hey.
Hi, Nolan.
How you doing?
Hi, Nolan. We're doing good. Thank you. How are you? Welcome to the show.
Good. Thank you. Yeah.
I really enjoyed researching your segment because I got to see a lot of your work and how cool it is, to be honest. I mean, that's the best, it was awesome. And so for me, looking at your work, I'm curious what inspires it. Is it music? Is it other artists? Is it nature? Where do you go in inspiration when it comes to your work?
Well, I've really been inspired by like other abstract artists like Basquiat, Picasso, just abstract artists in general, kind of. Or I guess really art in general. But it's kind of just a free flow, like as far as like music or anything like that. It's just like whatever comes to mind, really.
I love it.
That's so cool. And that's so true. And you kind of get into a flow when something sparks creativity in you. And you can just kind of go, which I think is so great. And everyone works differently, especially artists. And we have our own routine or method. And so when it comes to productivity, are you a sunrise person? You like to work when the sun is up, or like twilight, or like nighttime? And yeah, which one of those are you? Because I'm a nighttime person, like all the way. I'll stay up all night to get something done. What about you?
More like a daytime, kind of middle morning, daytime kind of person. Yeah.
Yeah, but not like sunrise, not like crack dawn.
No, not typically.
Yeah, it's too much to get up that early. I hear you on that. I'm with you. For
if you're just tuning in, we're talking to Nolan Patterson. He is from Basic Art. As you can see, contact info there. Check him out on Instagram. Now, Nolan, I imagine much like us and everybody else, a lot of things have changed for you in the last year. How has this year, this pandemic, affected your work and your art?
It's kind of surprisingly to me, it's put like a kind of a hold on it, or it's kind of slowed me down a bit, I think, just because I feel like I have more time to reflect on life in a general sense, and so I've been doing more of that instead of working, I guess.
Yeah, for sure. But you were commissioned during quarantine, like mid-quarantine, to do a mural.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, I guess so. That I was going to mention that too. Yeah, it's also affected me in that way, where the whole Black Lives Matter kind of protests were happening, and then during that time, and so yeah, that's when I was like asked to do the Black Lives Matter mural. So,
And that's this mural right here, correct?
yes.
And where is that in town? Where is that located?
It's on 6th and Tool.
Nice. That's awesome. How long did it take you to make this mural?
About a week.
Wow.
Wow. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Did you do it yourself? Did you have help?
It was me and my girlfriend, Dixie, and Joe Pagic helped out a bit. He's the guy that's done, like, all the whale mural and the bicycle mural.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I think one of his murals.
I want to go back on something you said, because I think it's super important that we bring it up again, is that you said it sort of forced you to slow down. And I think that's done that for so many people, where, like me, the one thing that I've taken away from this whole thing is I don't have to give everybody my time. I feel like I was sort of like expending myself out there. And now when I think about it, I'm like, for what? That didn't serve me. It didn't suit me. I wasn't really interested in it. And so for me, similar to like you saying, Nolan, that it's allowed you to slow down and you've wanted to slow down. For me, I've been real picky about where my energy goes anymore. Who I'm spending my time with. Yeah. I mean, if it's done anything for a lot of us, I think it's self-reflection,
Yeah, exactly.
Yes. That's so true. And Nolan, I'm looking through these pieces. They're so cool. Can you tell us a little bit about this piece and what inspired it?
Again, just kind of sitting down and like working at it every day, trying to just get to the painting and put stuff there, and just whatever comes to mind, kind of letting it flow. Just, obviously there's the heart with love in it. So I mean, that's like I'm finding kind of a common theme or whatever. I'm putting hearts and things, and but just putting stuff down and seeing what I like. If it stands out to me, then I keep it. If it doesn't, I'll cover it up, do something else.
That's nice about art, because when I sing a wrong note, I can't cover that up and I can't take it back. So that's the nice thing about art. I dig that a lot. And then just one more, tell us about this one. How long did this take to create?
These are kind of quick. I didn't work on it all at once. But total time, it probably only took like, maybe 6 or 7, maybe 8 hours at max.
Wow. That's still a lot of time.
That is a lot of time.
A little bit.
Is that all in one sitting, or did you break that up?
Yeah, no, I probably did like an hour here, hour there.
Yeah. So it's like a week's worth of work.
Of like a couple weeks even.
Yeah. That's fantastic.
So I'm always curious, when you do these pictures after you're done and you know what was going through your head and you've put them together, do you name them? Do these pictures have titles?
Not I don't typically name them. I mean, if it's in an art show or something, I'll try to put a title to it, but and I did the black and white series or whatever, like the one you showed. I kind of just put a general title on that, and that's like a series. It's called Love and Positivity, and just, but I haven't had much like practice with titling things or anything.
Yeah,
it's hard because it's just it's just hard because it's like a free form kind of thing. So. I have there's no theme kind of to it.
Yeah, it is what it is. My work speaks for itself. You can say that. I know, like, I have a lot of students that write songs. I'm like, oh, great. And I want to like label it so like we can come back to it. I'm like, what's the name? They're like, I don't know. I can't. And so it's a normal thing for artists to have a hard time like naming their art. So I totally get it. That's
now, Nolan, we have actually talked about getting in a zone on this show, and we've talked about it a lot. Thank you to the movie Soul. That's what made me start thinking about it. And
Nolan, have you seen it? Have you seen Soul?
Yeah, it's really good.
Did you watch it? Can I give a shout out to the bestest girlfriend in the whole world, Dixie? Hey, girl. I love his girlfriend. She's amazing. Did you guys watch it together?
Yeah.
Okay. And what'd you think?
It was awesome. Yeah, I loved it.
Awesome.
I loved it too. It really made me sit and think about a lot of things. Like, again, internalizing stuff, right? Who we give our energy to and what we spend our time thinking about. But like I said, we talk about getting in a zone. And I'm always curious when it comes to artists, how do you get in a zone? Like, Krystal, we talked about you hitting the note and you're just feeling it, right?
Yeah.
Nolan, what does getting in a zone look like for you?
I think it typically just is sitting there. I don't, if I wait for a zone to come, then that's going to be too sporadic kind of. So I just sit and get started and then hope that the zone will
happens,
come. And
right?
eventually it comes. Yeah.
Yeah, it is a discipline, because the zone is kind of like this reward that you get after you put a lot of hard work into something.
Right.
So that makes a lot of sense, because, it takes a lot of work to be able to to get to that place. Hey, Dixie. Hey, girl with the heart eyes. We love it. So I feel you on that, because sometimes it's like all work and no zone. And you're like,
Yeah.
well, darn. And then other times you do a show and it's all zone. Like everything was hitting right. And you're just like on a high, like, yes. So I totally feel you on that. Now, Nolan, you have a skate deck art show. What is that? What does that mean? What are these words together?
Yeah, well, it's not just me, right? It's like at Ann Gallery, they got like a compilation of artists, and they're just giving us skate decks to put our art onto, and they're gonna have like a showing of all those skate decks.
What is a skate deck?
Oh, it's it's like a skateboard. Like the skate deck is like the wood.
The part you stand on?
Yeah.
Oh, so everybody's painting those wooden pieces or doing art on those wooden pieces. And then they're like mounting them?
Yeah, I think so. They're going to hang them up
cool.
in the gallery.
That's awesome. Cool. Have you finished yours yet?
I haven't.
Wow. So it's coming up, right? It's coming up later on.
Yeah, I forgot. Oh yeah. Yeah, March 12th.
March 12th through April 9th. So it's on display that whole time?
Yeah, it'll be on display during that duration.
Okay, awesome. And that's at the And Gallery on 419 North 4th Avenue. And everybody can go there and check out everybody's skate decks. And I'm like, the skaters probably are going to love it.
Yeah,
I love
hopefully.
it. And I'm not even a skater. I think it's so fun. I hang it up in my house.
Yeah.
You'll be like, oh, is that a skate deck? I'm like, I just learned what that is. Yes.
That's awesome. Now, Nolan, do you skate? Are you a skater?
I used to skate. I haven't skated in some years now, but yeah, I used to skateboard a bit.
Do you think that skaters are gonna like maybe eventually purchase these and use them?
I doubt if they'll be used, but I could imagine some skateboarders purchasing them. Yeah.
It'd be cool. My boys love skateboarding, and they give me a heart attack every time we go to the skate park. But how cool would it be if you were like, boom, look at my original art by Nolan Patterson. That's right. You ain't got this. You ain't got this. Nobody's got this.
Yeah.
Nothing out there.
Hopefully it gets some printed ones instead of like an original art piece.
Yes, for sure. That would be really cool if you partner up with a skateboarding brand and they print your stuff. You never know.
We're putting it in the universe, Nolan. We're putting it in the universe.
Yeah, there you go.
Print Nolan's art on his skate decks. Yes.
Yes.
I feel it.
Yes. We're here to help. We are here to help.
Thank you.
That is what we do. Well, Nolan, thank you so much for coming onto our show. We really appreciate it. Thank you for sharing your talent and your art and your time with us. Thank you for sharing your lovely girlfriend with us, because I love her. And we are excited for you and all of the things that you're going to be doing. For more about Nolan, you can follow him on Instagram at basic_art. You can also give him a call if you're looking to find a specific piece at 520-388-0085. And I just love everything that he's doing. Again, he's doing a skate deck art show, and that's showing March 12th through April 9th. And that's the At Gallery on 419 4th Avenue. I love having artists on because it is just so interesting, right?
It's completely out of my element. I am that person where they're like, hey, draw a picture. And then I do like a stick figure and I'm like, that's what I've got. She has hair.
Remember we did the thing where we had to draw on our head?
Snowman? Yes.
And mine looked vulgar.
Yes.
And yours looked pretty good. Yeah, no, we are not artists.
No.
In that sense.
Totally out of my element. So I love to hear, how he gets in that space and just how innovative and cool it is. Again, if the pandemic has taught us one of anything, it's how much we need artists and musicians and entertainers. They've just become so crucial to our mental health, really. You know, like, we need you.
We do. Thank you, Nolan. We need you. We need all of the love and light and color that you create.